Tom Brady had a roast. Did anybody see it?
Watch the whole thing.
You watched the whole thing?
Watch the whole thing.
Tom Brady roast. This is the happy ending. Tom Brady had a roast. By the way, respect to Tom Brady for showing up and getting roasted. Here are some of the celebrities that were there. Kevin Hart, he was the host. Kim Kardashian, Will Ferrell, Dana White, Ben Affleck, Andrew Schultz, our boy. Tony Hinchcliffe, our other boy. He killed it. That's PBD said that was his favorite guy. Nikki Glazer, Peyton Manning, football players here. Randy Moss, arguably one of the best receivers of all time. Rob Gronkowski, the best player to play with Tom Brady. His coach, arguably the greatest coach of all time, Bill Belichick. And Robert Kraft, the owner, arguably the greatest football team owner of all time. But I want to get your thoughts on some of the jokes, some of the roasts, to see if you guys get it. Okay? Well, real quick, what was your big takeaway from the roast?
My biggest takeaway was this was such a sign that woke culture is dead when it comes to sports. And it was so beautiful. I was so pumped. 3 hours of a comedy special, and I know a lot of people that didn't move, me included. Joe Rogan said this recently. Comedy is having this is a golden age of comedy. It's having a comeback, and boy, do we need comedy more than ever right now in this country. What an iconic night.
Love it.
I loved it.
Okay, and none of you guys saw it.
I didn't see it, but I love what you had to
I'm
say.
going to give you a couple jokes.
I love Tony Hinchcliffe, so I
Tony
love Kill
killed
Tony.
it.
Kill Tony's one of my
Killed
favorite
it.
podcasts. So.
So here's Nikki Glazer, the one female comedian that was on that basically went viral. She said Giselle gave Tom Brady an ultimatum.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Right? Tom Brady, 5-time Super Bowl MVP, most career wins for a quarterback, most career touchdowns. You had 7 rings, Super Bowl rings. Well, now you actually have 8 now that Giselle gave her ring back. He said the only thing dumber than saying yes to this roast was saying, hey, babe, you should try jujitsu. Do you get it?
Yes.
You don't get
she
it.
went with the jiu-jitsu guy.
She's banging her jiu-jitsu instructor.
She is.
Yeah, she was.
Oh, no.
So he won 7 Super Bowl rings. I know you're Australian football rules, Amy.
I don't know the Australian football rules either.
But now he has 8 rings because Giselle gave it back. I went on the record and said, there's no way that Giselle is going to do better than Tom frickin' Brady, male model, best quarterback of all time, men amongst men. She's banging the jiu-jitsu instructor. Wow. Good luck out there. Would you rather have Tom Brady or the jiu-jitsu instructor?
I actually disagree. I think the whole idea of the roast was to humble these heroes and these people that have such God complexes, and we see that with athletes, Hollywood men. I'm sure you ladies have even experienced talking to someone in Hollywood or even an athlete, and a lot of them have disgusting God complexes. A lot of them are great people too, but I think the whole experience of this roast was to actually humble these people. Well, I'm sure Giselle will be just fine.
Well,
yeah, should be fine.
Those are 2 different subjects, but one of the most famous roasts of all time was Donald Trump. One can argue that he's developed an even bigger Messiah complex since that roast.
Oh yeah.
I alone can fix it. It's Trump. It's Jesus. 1 and 2. Here we go. Here's Julian Edelman, which was his favorite wide receiver. 3 jokes, and we'll wrap it up. I want to get your guys' comments below. He said, when we played together, Tom yelled, laser focus. Now that's what he screams at his plastic surgeon, who's laughing now, Tom. Not you, because your face can't move and you don't have a sense of humor. Zing.
Boom.
Julian Edelman.
Funny.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
That's his boy calling him out.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, can we see a picture of Tom Brady at the roast? In the article, there's pictures. Could just pull up the article and you can scroll down. All these guys are in there. There's Tom, looking good. Keep scrolling down until you find these people. By the way, there's another football player. There's Nikki Glazer. She's the one that said the joke about...
She said a lot.
She said a lot. She did a good thing. She's the one that said the joke about Giselle. Keep scrolling down. You'll see Julian. But then there's Peyton Manning, arguably one of the other greatest quarterbacks of all time. He was Tom Brady's nemesis for many years. Now Tom has lapped him. He said the following. Tom is making a donation to every one of his former teammates, charities, and that came here tonight. And I got to tell you, Tom, that's first class, but hey, fellas, don't let him pay you in crypto.
I got it.
Do you get it?
Mm-hmm.
You don't get it?
No.
You don't get it? Do you get it? Explain the joke.
He lost a lot of money buying, I think,
Oh,
Bitcoin,
yeah.
right?
Oh,
like $30
okay.
million or
Yeah.
something
Oh,
ridiculous.
wow. He bought it like at the peak in 2017 or something.
That
Yep.
part I don't remember.
Almost. He was one of the
Fact check.
spokespeople for FTX.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sam
no.
Bankman-Fried
Okay.
Okay.
went under,
Yeah.
and that's going. Okay. Last joke. Well, there's one from Kim Kardashian, and they'll end with Tom's joke. So Kim went on stage.
She got booed.
She got booed like crazy. You can pull up this article. Booed like crazy.
The only person that got
in
booed.
one of the most viral clips. You can take that down. She got drowned out by thunderous and overwhelming booms, but her joke was actually good. Let me tell you the joke from Kim K. You can just show an image of her. She talked about Kevin Hart. Here it is right here. She talked about Kevin Hart.
You want me to play the video?
No, I'll just read it because we got to go. She said, Kevin, a lot of people make fun of your height, right? But what a lot of people don't know is that you're actually also pretty freaking mean, which makes you the smallest black dick I've ever seen.
It's not bad.
Do you get it, Nat?
Did she bang him or something?
No, like being a dick, like he's like a bad, mean person,
Yeah.
like smallest bad dick. Like it's a double entendre.
Well,
play on
we'll
words.
explain to her later.
It means she's only seen black D in her life, and he's the smallest one. Come on, Nat, keep up here.
Yeah, lost me.
All right, Nat, you're not going to be nominated for the roast.
It's okay.
But here's the best one: Tom Brady, the coup de grace.
Said I won.
He got out there showing an image of our friend Tom out there doing his thing. He said, look, there's been a lot of jokes tonight, but the truth is I actually really do miss the love of my life, football. A little zinger at,
Giselle.
okay, Nat got it,
I
y'all.
got that one.
Caitlin, final take on Tom Brady.
This was a sign. The dam is breaking. Again, I thought the entire night was so refreshing. There was blacks. There was Jew jokes. There was a joke about Hitler. A joke about 9/11. You don't joke about 9/11, but
Yeah.
this is what roasts notoriously were. And I'm so happy that comedy felt, for this one night at least, for those 3 hours, like we can all have fun again. No one was offended. How many times did they call Gronk stupid? I thought that
All the
was
time.
hilarious.
A million times.
But all around, I thought it was so
Fully
so well
agree
done.
with Caitlin on
Amen.
this one. You want to add something?
Nope, absolutely not.
Fully agree with Caitlin. Everything, whether it's politics, whether it's the Me Too movement, whether it's cancel culture, all these things, they're going to reach their equilibrium. What goes up must come down.
Pendulum must swing.
Me Too movement, we saw it happen.
Yep.
All right, believe all women? Well, I mean, relax. Like, what are we talking about? All Black Lives Matter? All people? All right, which one is it? Right? Cancel culture, he did something, cancel him. It's good to see that there's cracks in the facade of cancel culture these days, and it starts with comedy. If you can't get up there and tell a joke, where's the line in comedy? Former comedian, never, perform very rarely, limited occasions these days. But it's not racist if you make fun of everybody, and that's how I stand on this. So,
Whoa. If you like that one, click right here to watch the full SOSCAST, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.